I know you was talking about Freeway Ricky Ross was doing his book run recently, right? So he
Right.
was out here. Actually, shout out to my homegirl Pumpkin. She got the Pumpkin show out here. She had
Yeah,
a chance to interview him.
that's good stuff.
Um, my old recording studio, it's a podcast that shoot out of there. They had a chance to interview Freeway Ricky Ross. How did your interview go with him?
Well, here's another story. Here we go. I'm swearing, it's like everything I try to get my hands on is always a damn story behind it. That's another person I reached out to. But like I said, I don't know what made me reach out to these people. I'm like, man, it'd be cool to interview Freeway Rick. I hit him up in the DM and Instagram. He hit back like, cool, man, get in touch with my people, this and this here. Got in touch with his people. He's like, yeah, what y'all would like to do, a podcast or an in-person interview? I didn't know where the hell he was at in the country. I said, man, we could just do a podcast. And I had set it up for like Sunday at 1:30. His people reached back like, man, why at 1:30? I'm like, that's the only time I could get all my people online because we was going to do it through Skype.
Okay, got
Through
you.
Skype. We was going to do it that way. And then, I was like, I see they kind of having a problem with it. Then I pulled up his book signing tour thing. And they was coming to Houston.
Okay.
They're like, oh, shit. I tell you what, man, scrap that. We go down to Houston, get an in-person interview. So I reached back out to his rep. I'm like, hey, forget the podcast. Let's just get an interview, while y'all down there in Houston. We'll come down there. I'll bring a camera crew. I have everything set. They's like, okay, that'll work. I said, I'm going to get a suite at the DoubleTree. We'll do it there. What drinks does he like? What does he eat? We was going to have the full spread.
Yeah.
He told me, it gave me all the information. I got with a couple of camera guys. My brother drove from San Antonio to Houston. He met us down there. My homeboy that live up here in Dallas, he drove to Shreveport just to ride with me down to Houston to go down there and do the interview. My wife was excited, so I took her. So, we don't mob down there. I only had to book like 3 different rooms for this.
Yeah.
So we got down there. I hit his rep up like, hey, we here. Whenever y'all ready to come through, we set. We good to go. He's like, man, it's a change of plans. Let's do it at this event. And it was gonna be like at a concert that had like 30 artists on there. I'm like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. It's gonna be loud. And then, man, I'm not finna pay for 6 people to go in this concert when I didn't want to go there in the first place.
Right.
So I hit him like, man, I said, oh, y'all, this thing charged like $30 a piece. I got like 6 or 7 people with me. I ain't finna be paying over $200 something for an event I didn't want to come to in the first place.
Facts.
He's like, okay, what I do is we leave your names at will call. And then that way you could get in, and then I get in contact with the lady that's over the concert and she'd give us a room to do the interview. I mean, I wasn't too thrilled about it, but when you the B-side, you just gotta kind of roll with it. So we went downtown to the venue. We got there early, just to make sure we was on time. So we was sitting around, got to the will call, like, hey, we from Takeover, we Takeover podcast show then. We from the Takeover podcast show, we need to get in. Hey, she looked like, hey, ain't no names on here.
Oh, shit.
So I'm texting him, like, hey, what's up? We at the place. He wasn't hitting us back, right? Somehow, I got a homegirl down there named Rocky, and she's pretty plugged in to, the music scene, whatever. And I was kind of telling her about it. She's like, well, I know the lady that's over it. So she got in touch with her. Then she called me. She's like, okay, I'll be down there in a little while. In the meantime, can you go ahead and interview K Reno? Now, I'm a K Reno fan, but I ain't finna roll up on the man like, hey man, can I interview you? That wasn't gonna work out. You just can't roll up on people like, hey man, let's go ahead and get this interview. He ain't even privy to this conversation. So, man, we sitting out here, and it was humid as hell that night. Man, I could swear it's like about 85 degrees, about 100% humidity. We sweating because we got like these soccer shirts on, and they was thick. They wasn't forgiving, man. We was sweating like shit. But what really pissed me off, man, I'm looking at my wife, and she out here sweating, and I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I'm texting, like, hey, man, what's the deal? We gonna do this interview? Nothing. So we sitting out here, man. He was supposed to be there at 9. It come about 10:15. I'm looking at the guys, because little did I know, the camera guys told me like, hey man, we actually got to drive back to Shreveport tonight because we got something to do in the morning. I'm like, oh shit. So I had to make a call. I said, man, I just can't have these people out here forever. Everybody damn near about to dehydrate. I said, fuck it, man. Go back to the hotel. I sent my wife to the room, my brother, my homeboy went to the room. Man, I just sat down in the lobby. I was pissed. Because one thing I hate doing, I hate wasting time and I hate wasting money.
Got you.
As much money as I wasted on these damn rooms and all that stuff. So I'm sitting down there, I'm pissed off. And I swear, man, the 2 camera guys, they talked to me for 3 straight hours, talking me off the ledge. I was hot. I was getting ready to put me an Instagram post again, like, don't fuck with Freeway Rick Ross and don't do this and don't do that. And then, they talked me off the ledge. I calmed down a little bit. I woke up the next morning, my girl Rocket down there in Houston, that's pretty plugged in. I told her about what happened. She like, look, I understand you mad. I understand you pissed. But whatever you do, don't go on social media trying to make a scene. Now, they the A side, you the B side. Something happened, they get wind, they blow you out on social media, then you done for. You get blacklisted. So, I know it sucked, but hey, it's part of the entertainment business. This type of stuff happen all the time. It's gonna happen again. But then the smooth things up, she said, I'll tell you what, because they had the car show down there. She said, I got some tickets for you to the car show. So she came down and gave them to us. We went to the car show. Rick Ross, rep, and then I think it was his wife or his fiance, somebody ended up calling me. They ended up apologizing and all this, I guess I kind of lied, like, it's all good, whatever. And I saw on the list, they was coming to Shreveport. I said, I'll tell you what, well, let's get the interview in Shreveport. Since y'all come to Shreveport. They was like, yeah, we can arrange that. We do it in Shreveport, that's your home turf and whatever. I said, cool. Come around the date, come to find out that the book signing wasn't in Shreveport. The shit was in Winfield, 2 hours from Shreveport. Like, hey, you could come up there. I said, no, hell no, I'm not driving no goddamn boat. I said, no, that shit is done. I done drove to Houston, you stood me up down there, you ain't put me on this goddamn rat race no more going to some Winfield. I said, man, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But, it's all good. Shit happens. I got an autographed copy of his book, so I guess I got something.
2020 with Takeover TV, man. Like, what is your biggest goal this year?
Man, first of all, I'm trying to hit that magic number of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's when you can start monetizing then.
Yeah, man, I just got there.
Yeah, congratulations.
Man,
you're doing big shit, man. I'm telling you.
Man, I appreciate it.
It's like you hit the scene and it's like, guest quality is good. You had the GOAT on here, old Sean Cotton.
Oh, yeah.
To me, man, I call him Blog God.
The Blog God?